So with the various different events that I put together, I have people that are different ages, genders, and interests. But what I really find interesting is delving into genders and what they specifically want out of an event. So oftentimes with my theater and Broadway show nights, it skews a little bit more female than men. With some of my sporting events, I think it's a combination of men and females, but I like speaking with them. And I want to go through the mind of a particular person. And specifically, I really love looking at gender issues and gender in terms of what they want in a particular event. I would go up to a male in an event and say, what do you think about throwing an event like a chocolate cheese and wine tasting? I would think that maybe would attract more of a female than a male audience. So sometimes I like to approach someone I think may not necessarily be interested in an event and get their feedback. I did that at an event probably like a month or two ago, and he said, if I got an ad for that on social media or an email, I don't know. He said, I think that it would really depend upon how it's branded, whether it was a singles event or was it just truly about tasting. Sometimes delving in and seeing what the reaction is of that particular gender and seeing why they don't want that particular event. And I took that same approach right to a female. And I said, would you be interested in going to a New York Rangers game? And typically, a sporting event may skew a little bit more male than female, but in that particular respect, I got feedback saying that it depends on how the event is branded. Is it branded as a singles event? Is it branded as, hey, come and bring your family? So I got the reaction from females saying that, hey, let me bring my son, let me bring my daughter, and let's make a really fun evening out of it. I find that with gender, I take that approach of going to them where I don't expect them to be interested in that particular event. And sometimes it surprises me, just like in a situation like that. So I think it's important. I think that when you're segmenting your audience, specifically gender and age, you want to interview them, but take a survey and see what they like, see what potentially may surprise you. And sometimes surprises do happen.